And now Devil May Cry 3 is the first game chronologically in the series, so obviously that seems like a really good point to start. It's also considered one of the best games in the series. This game is kind of what currently defined Devil May Cry. 4 and 5 after this really feel like they're taking so much from what this game brought. It feels like they took Devil May Cry 3 and tried to add so much to it. And if you play this game first, you'll see those gameplay differences in how they were able to evolve throughout the next two games. And obviously, I just think the story is really good here. Lady's really great. Dante and Virgil's story is one of my favorites in the series. Really can't get better than this. The tower, I think, is a wonderful place to have the story. Gameplay wise, it really feels a lot like a Metroidvania at times, where you have to go back and forth through the tower, where in 5 and 4, you don't really have that. This is the first time you get Ruben as Dante's voice actor too, so you get to see him grow as a voice actor, even though I think he is really good in this first time as Dante. I do think 3 is probably the most difficult game in the series. It's not too bad, it's not like Souls-like or anything where it just feels impossibly hard, but I do think it's harder than 4 and 5, but I do feel like 3 is a bit more of a challenge compared to those games, and if you want a challenge, this could be a wonderful game to start with. I also am going to mention the HD collection versus the Switch version. The HD collection, which is on everything other than the Switch, includes the first 3 games, while the Switch has them all separately. But for Devil May Cry 3, they also gave Dante style switching, which is really cool, and it's what he has in 4 and 5. Another reason I almost wonder if you play 3 first, because you don't have that in some of the versions. The HD collection, I think in general, is just a better deal for you, even though you don't get style switching, but I don't think Devil May Cry 3 needs style switching like 4 and 5 might. It really makes you want to replay the game to be able to see those different styles and how they level up. Because leveling them up in the Switch version can be a little hard because you have to constantly switch between them.